Hi, welcome to another episode of Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Paul Zalzal.
And I'm Dr. Brad Weening.
Thanks for answering my call today, Brad.
Well, what's nice, Paul, is that because we're so far away, that if I inadvertently speak moistly to you, that you will not be contaminated. Thank you,
Yeah,
Justin Trudeau, for that gift that is going to keep on giving.
yeah. Don't ever speak moistly to me, please.
No, it just sounds gross. That
Okay,
word.
so today I thought we could talk about the top 5 things you can do to survive a pandemic,
Okay.
infectious wave, a wave of disease. And the reason I think this is important is because we're going to get through this COVID-19 pandemic, but
Of
there's going to
course.
be another wave coming down the pipe, right?
Yes.
For sure. I mean, if I'm the COVID virus, I'm like, wow, what a score. We did well. I was infecting people left, right, and center.
Yeah.
I'm calling up my friends. I'm like, hey, plague, give it another shot, man. Humanity's got their guard down.
Yeah. Polio, you had a pretty good run. Some people are down on vaccinations. Hey.
Hey, Three Stooges, measles, mumps, rubella. Come on back. Give it another go because people are letting their guard down. Some people aren't vaccinating anymore.
And I think even with the lifting of restrictions in Wuhan that was announced today, possibly even there might be another wave of coronavirus. So yeah, I would agree. Being prepared for a
Yeah.
pandemic, I think, is a good strategy. So okay, so let's go with what's your number one of your top five, Paul?
Okay, my number one way, and this is very evidence based, number one way to survive a pandemic is don't catch the disease.
I think that is sage advice. Okay, but what do you mean by that?
Seems it seems obvious, but don't get it.
Yeah.
Listen to what the authorities are telling you.
Yes.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face. When they tell you to stay inside, stay inside. Wear
Yeah.
a mask when you're supposed to wear a mask. If you're sick, stay home. Just don't catch the disease, and that gives you the best chance of surviving. Obvious, but very powerful way to survive a pandemic.
And maybe careful what live animals you're eating.
Don't eat the live animals. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
number two for me is try to maintain a good cardiovascular health, and I think this is good advice for life, not just for how to avoid or deal with a pandemic. So things like exercise, regular exercise, and thing that we've said 100 times: try to quit smoking.
Gotta quit smoking. A good cardiovascular system will help you survive any illness,
Yes.
but preparing your body for an infection, in these pandemics, the one luxury you have is preparing your body for the infection because you know it's coming.
Yeah.
So stay fit, quit smoking, do your aerobic exercises. That's an excellent.
It's hard to quit actually during a pandemic because it's like the only thing that you can do is smoke because you're by yourself. So maybe plan ahead.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. All right, tied along with that, I would say is eat well and keep your body mass index in the ideal range.
Yes. Okay. So staying healthy again with respect to your diet and nutrition and your weight. And good evidence to show that people that do carry extra weight, unfortunately, are at a high risk of having medical problems. And pandemics are no different.
That's right. So and we know the infectious diseases did take a bigger toll on people with a larger BMI. So yes, keep your body mass index ideal, okay? Keep your weight ideal and eat healthy, eat well.
And like we've
Now,
talked about before, maybe eat a little bit less and eat more plants is a good guideline, gross guideline.
yeah, I think so. We've talked about that. We've got videos about that for sure.
Yes. Okay, number
Right.
4, try to stay young. Because if we look at the demographics of the pandemic and who it typically affects, it is younger people that are protected.
Yeah, that's a great one. Now, COVID-19 is not checking birth certificates and passports.
Nope.
It doesn't know your chronologic age. It knows your physiologic age. And there's a difference between those two. Chronologically, you may be a certain age, but you can be physiologically younger than your chronologic age by eating well, staying healthy, staying active, those kind of things.
And
So I'm not saying say super young, like I don't mean smoke dope and play video games all day. You don't have to go down to a 20-year-old lifestyle.
Or
But
30.
I mean, or 30. I
Sadly.
mean, like generally try and stay younger than your chronologic age.
Yeah, and that includes things like memory games and active reading and things like that. There's a gentleman that works with Paul and I that reads voracious appetite for books, and he's in his mid 80s and he looks like he's like 55. He's amazing. So shout out to Terry Riley.
Yeah, and he's still working.
Yeah.
And he works hard, and he's doing great. You're right. That's a great example of staying younger than your chronologic age and being healthy as a result of it.
That's number 4.
All right, so number 5, and not as much evidence for this one, but it makes sense, okay? Get a hold on your level of stress. Try and control the amount of stress in your life. If you can get your stress down, that'll give you the best chance to fight an infectious disease that's taken over. Not a lot of great evidence for it, but it stands to reason that if you can remain calm and try not to get too stressed out, you will have a better chance of surviving anything that you catch or get.
And there's a lot of ongoing literature right now looking into whether or not stress levels, particularly cortisol and things like that, affect our body's ability to fight. And there's growing evidence to show it, but it's certainly not definitive. The trouble is in a pandemic, a pandemic is stressful. And B, if you're in isolation with your kids in your house for like a month, that's stressful, or your spouse or whoever. It all actually increases your stress. So you have to go find a quiet place, whether it's yoga or meditation or a book or whatever. Try to find something that lowers your stress.
I didn't hear a word you said. I was just meditating there for a minute.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to do. So, there's some little tips on how to not only deal with, but also deal with the one we're in, but deal with the next one. Try to live a healthier, sensible lifestyle.
Yeah,
So,
and we will give you a money-back guarantee that these 5 things will protect you from from having an adverse outcome from the next infectious wave, pandemic, or whatever hits us.
and that's easy to do because we do not take any of your money.
Wait, we make these videos for free?
Yes, we do.
We don't get paid for these videos?
We do not get paid for these videos.
Didn't
But
realize that.
it fills the time while we're not operating.
There you go.
So if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, let us know what you think.
And remember, you are in charge of your own chances to survive a pandemic, and you are in charge of your own health.
We'll see you next time.